Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Hitch's World. Today we are going to be finishing our prison slash jail thing, whatever you want to call it. If you remember from last episode, it's kind of where we left off at. I've added my next chest here, just kind of separating some of my mess. I think I've got enough to build me some cells. I'm going to try to make them a two-person cell. There's kind of an entrance here, but I'm gonna build the cells first before I build the little the greeting area or whatever you want to call it. Just because I don't know how big exactly these cells are gonna be. I want to put their beds in the middle, so that way there's no glitching through the wall to escape. We don't want that happening. So I kind of give you an idea of what the cell's gonna be. And like I said, I'm not sure exactly how big I want to do them. I don't know if I want to make them longer, make like an processing area here before you're put in or something. I haven't quite decided, but I don't think I have enough room for all that. So I think I'm just going to, I know I don't want the entrance up against here, so I know I'm going to have to bring it down a little bit. I left all my stone outside. So what we're going to do here, I'm going to shut these doors in case it decides to get dark on us. I'm going to extend it down a little bit. Let's see. I'm not sure how much further how much room I really want to give them. Because the bigger I make it, I got to repeat the same thing over there. But we also want to have a big enough room for the processing area or whatever you want to call it as well. So this right here would be a pretty small area. So I guess I'm going to make them kind of longer. So that way there's actually kind of room in here. Let's see, that may be big enough. And then we'll have kind of the counters here. Maybe we'll put a door there to go in the back. Let's try something here. I know I want to make the main area here kind of like a regular table. Okay, here we go. Let's do it like a this. The idea of what I'm thinking here is may not work. To be honest with you, I need some of the oak. I'm gonna try to make the inside look semi-normal. Spruce. That's right. We didn't use oak, did we? I should have grabbed the glass too. Guess I'm just not all there today. So we're gonna have an open area here, and then glass here. I guess we'll just make this the roof. That'll work for me. One more, of course. There we go. Perfect. And we'll just run this across here. There we go. It's gonna look good. Maybe. I guess we'll see. I'm not sure. Then we'll seal these up with brick, just so that we fill. We'll put a line of glass here so you can look through and talk and pass items, but you can't actually enter. It's kind of the idea I'm shooting for here. Let's get our glass. I know I'm going a lot of in and out here. Thought I was prepared at the beginning of the video, and actually get going and realize I was not ready at all. Okay, we'll put a doorway here. Get a place for one of my iron doors. There we go. Oh, I guess I need to mine that out of there, huh? I guess we're building more stone than anything, so. And I guess we'll put another one here. That'll work. There. Yeah, I think it'll be alright. We'll see. We'll see how it works out. I'm going to make a dome roof here, maybe out of glass. I don't know if that's going to be enough glass. But we're going to try. I know I need to save some of these doors. I'm just going to use one of these for now just to get through. I guess I'm going to start the cell one block away because I don't want them to have too much freedom while they're in there. Of course, we're going to make a stone doorway. Let's drop that down, move that up. There we go. That'll work. Okay. I don't necessarily want to make it all out of stone. I mainly just want to make sure the bars come as close to the door as I can get them. So that way you don't feel like you can just waltz right out. You see what I mean? Get that big gap there. So I'm going to work on a way to make that look better. Maybe put the door down from another angle. No, it's still going to be Still gonna look funny, no matter how I do it. So I want them to have at least enough entrance here. So what I may do is change kind of the way they come in and out. Let's run over here and hop into bed real quick before we get too many monsters everywhere. Let's kind of get the day started off a little bit better. Give me a sleep on it and think about how we're gonna do this. Alright. So now that I got my plenty of rest and my head's clear, I still have no idea exactly how I want to do this. Let's kind of make sure there's no creepers around here. Okay, we're good. Have bad local creepers if you don't know. Out here is why I got the glowstone, but we're going to get to that in a minute. I need to sort out this entrance here, so here's kind of what I'm thinking. That way, whoops, didn't mean to break that one. Here's what I'm thinking. We put the doorway here with stone, so it looks normal, and then this is where you can look out and yell at people. There we go. I think that'll work just fine. For right now, before I dig a hole in the floor, I'm going to run redstone to all these, but I'm just going to kind of open it up so we can kind of get in here and work on the roof. I don't want the roof solid. I don't want it too high so they can jump around and act goofy, so we're going to lock them down so they can't do that. I am going to elevate it just a touch around the inside, just up one, just so it don't feel... I want it to feel confined. But I don't want it to be too clustered, just to give it some better appearance, pretty much. Let's see how this works out, and I can put some lighting in here as well. That way, take this off the wall. There, perfect. So this is all they get. You get locked up. This is it. So they're not sideways, so you can't glitch through the wall when you get out of bed. So it'll actually put you directly next to it, so you'll actually be stuck. Like I said, I'm going to work on this. I'm going to dig out the floor. I got to figure out where I'm going to put the area that I want this. All the switches to open and close all the doors, because I want them to be different, except for these. Ooh, not that. These. Oh my goodness, really? I really just did that. If I get my head together today. Thank you, but that's not going to work. It's just going to close in my freaking face. Alright, well, we need to fix this anyway. This is ridiculous. We're coming through. Alright, perfect. So those we can run from the inside. That'll be just fine. Alright, perfect. So now we kind of got our little intake area, if you want to call it that, of where prisoner intake. We're going to put some chests down here. I need to get some ink sacks and make some more books, so I can put book and quill in here so we can mark down who comes in, who comes out, you know, like a normal prison would be. Alright, well, let's get this other side done. Let's get our bed down. Bed here. Alright, perfect. And this should be the last two chests. Awesome. Knew I made just enough. I gotta make sure I copy these perfectly. So just one down, then start. So that'll work. So at least we know where our door is gonna be and our stone. Perfect. Get rid of your torches, because you guys don't get torches right by your heads. Alright, let's get out here, and we should have a few more levers. I made way too many doors. I was like, oh, I don't know how many doors I'm actually going to need, and then I ended up making just entirely too many. But before I go any further in here, I am going to need some more stone. That should be enough to get it moving along for a minute. Luckily, stone is something I have plenty of. Awesome. So there's your little jail cells. Now let's get the roof going on this one. I think I messed that up already, which I did. Imagine that. But that might actually come into advantage. So, and that's all I did. I meant to do that. Alright, now we officially got some jail cells. Now what I was thinking about doing is giving them street view. Maybe putting a window here, so they can at least look outside at the stuff they're missing out on. As if there is anything, but there will be, I guess. So that way they got a little bit of, it's not too dark in here. And, you know, if a monster spawns in here, You know what, I don't care. You know why? Because you're in jail. Cool, so we have our cell rooms, so we can at least house up to 4 prisoners. And I don't know if I'm going to have enough to do this whole thing. I wanted to fill this in as well, but I don't think I made enough fences. We'll try though. We'll try. And I got plenty more iron, so I mean I can make more than enough. We're gonna put the doorway kind of here, so I guess as far as them are gonna go. And another iron door. I wanted everything iron because I figure, you know, it's a prison, so everything's supposed to be nice and secure as it can be. So let's not get slacking on the security just yet. And that one may be, yeah, that'll be just fine. Just fine. Yep. Okay, so let's just get this all the way down here and get these filled in. That way I can take down the trapdoors that are in there and not worry about any monsters that are coming out. And we'll stick a lever on you, so you're good to go. So now that we actually have this semi-secure, I'll go ahead and knock these out of the way. Oh, of course it's going to go all the way down the stairs, aren't you? Of course. I guess we're going to leave the lights where they're at for now. I may put a stair in here. Actually, most likely I'm going to put a stair in there. I want to have to hop out of there if I'm in a hurry. Okay, now back entrance-wise. I already got the doors up. Awesome. I forgot to put down the doors. What I'm going to do with this is going to be an experiment, actually. Crafting tables outside. I need to make some pressure plates. I don't have any smooth stone, unfortunately. It's kind of what I was hoping for. But we're going to just do wooden ones for now. And you'll see what I'm doing here in a second. There we go. That'll work. If you were kind of confused as to why I'm going to put these down, you'll see in just a minute. Because what we're going to do is run out of stone. So, let's get another stack. Actually, I'm just going to take 2 and just keep it in my inventory just so I don't have to keep coming back out here. Alright, so what we're going to do, we'll seal this up. Oops, probably not that far out, or that far out. We're going to put another set of doors. So that way I'm going to open it from this side with some redstone under the floor. Just to get these to open up, and I'm gonna have a little. I'm gonna make a little switch stand somewhere in here. I'm thinking about making like a little armory here, just so you know it's gotta be able to protect themselves. And then I'm gonna put some kind of switch stand somewhere. Haven't really decided how exactly I want to do that yet, but we'll get to that. For right now. I really don't want to use a whole lot of torches in here. It's kind of why I got the glowstone. I want to illuminate it a little bit differently, kind of like this area. Well, why don't you go through the door? That was weird. I want to illuminate it just a little differently. I have some more glowstone in case I decide I want to add some more, but I'll kind of light up this area here with the glowstone, probably on the other side the same way, just so it's get away from using too many torches, so it just don't look like everything else. Make it a little bit different since it is going to be protecting the fine people that live here. Okay, so that'll work for right now. So this, I guess next thing I need to do, since I know I'm going to build an armory over here, I was 6 books left. What can I do with the books? I guess I'm going to make an office, maybe, sheriff's office, maybe. But where is the question? Maybe I'll do the sheriff's office and the armory and the same thing right here in a line instead of facing this way, so that way they can fit in a little bit better. Just shooting ideas around right now, trying to figure out. And then I got this wasted space here. Not sure what I'm going to do with that yet either. But we'll get to that. It's going to get dark on us again. Now we can get started on the roof for right now, just so we can be a little bit taller. I'm going to make it escalate up to maybe 1 or 2, and then I'm just going to flatten it. I don't want to get too fancy with it because it'll just takes forever to build that. Whoops. Well, you know what? I may do this back area around this flat. So you'll see what I'm talking about here in a second. Just so it's even with this roof and we don't have a 1 block gap in between it. I'm just gonna go ahead and work through the night on this one. We get monsters after us. We get monsters after us. Who cares? Just so that way it changes the shape of the roof from the top a little bit. If you know what I'm talking about. When I'm in the house over there, looking out the window, I can look at the roof and it won't look just a flat plain roof. It'll look like an actual roof. Now the roof's probably going to take a while to build, as you can see, just because this place is going to be so big. Misclicking all over the place today. See, look, how did that even happen? Really? Clicked perfectly just on the edge of that torch there, just to send it over. Oh, well. Alright, so you see what I mean by that right there. So that way it's not just, you know, blah, the roof will shape a little different there. Which should be okay. I'm going to shut these 2 doors for right now since we're in here working and the main doors are wide open. We can welcome our visitors into the office here. Shut the doors behind them and handle them. So what should I start next? Should I do the office? I don't want to do the sheriff's office out of complete stone. This is one thing I did not want to do. I'm not sure if I meant to do that. Yeah, it'll be just fine. This is up higher than one of the others anyway, so that'll work. It'll be just fine. I'm not sure why I put one down over there, but I did. Alright, now we'll just have to pole vault up to the top of the roof and escalate it up 1 more, and then we'll flatten it. So that way it's just not all flat all the way through. So we're going to load more stone to do this. Go ahead and grab a few stacks here. It's probably going to be more than that, but hey, it'll be alright. Let's see if we can get a monster knocking on the doors. Come say hello. Most likely we're going to see all kinds of stuff out here, so that's one thing I do want to do is light up the roof. I don't want to get too many monsters up on the roofs either. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and use this as our next one. I'll drop you on down there, buddy. Good enough for now. I'm not too worried about those pieces because I have so many. Since these right here are going to be so narrow, probably what I'm just going to do is it's most likely just flatten this right here. So that way I don't just have to worry about a peak. It'll go around. You'll see what I mean here in a second. I may just flatten all this actually. I just didn't want the roof to be completely flat, if you know what I mean. That way it at least staggers up a little bit instead of just looking awkward. Like this little area looks cool, so I'm gonna flatten this. So yeah, that way it's don't look as bad. We're probably gonna follow this step up here because this is already stepped up one, so we'll let that one continue that way, and we will start going this way with it. And then we're going to just go up just one more, and then that'll be the actual roof. That way it just steps up, and then we don't have that that funny look like I keep talking about, because the funny look is kind of like the rest of my houses. They all go up just one, except for my big house over here, which I still haven't gone and put shingles on yet, which shingles, I mean staircases, just to smooth it out, make it run into a point, which I'm sure I'll do eventually. I like stepping up, so I like having tall roofs. I don't like having to walk in somebody's house and bang my head so they're going to walk in the door. It's not very exciting. Hey, I don't really see monsters anywhere. I'm thinking of it. I don't see them anywhere. I mean they're not there, but I just don't happen to see them. Yeah, there's a zombie way over there. I need to get that zoom installed. I see everybody's got the zoom now. I'm jelly, so I want one. I like playing Minecraft just plain old vanilla. I know some people enjoy the mods, which I do love mods too. I have 1.7.10 mods and 1.8 mods and 1.6.4, and I enjoy playing the older mods because they made some pretty awesome ones, and I like the idea of changing the game into what you want it to be, which is a really awesome add-on that they did when they allowed you to mod this stuff, which is pretty cool. Need to actually go check out some newer mods. I don't know when 1.9 comes out. I know it's in the works, but I'm not sure. I need to research, see what they're adding and what's going to happen. I'm thinking about starting a series. I'm going to build my own little mod pack, just random different mods and stick them together, ones that I like and I enjoy playing on. I think I'm going to start a series on those. My daughter enjoys playing them too, so I'll probably have her join me with them. She likes the Lucky Blocks, so I might start doing some Lucky Block showcases maybe. Just kind of some ideas floating around. Give it a shot, see how it goes. Bring some people in so we can have some fun. So we're just gonna fill all of this in. I may do the open part of this, the very tip top of this roof, glass. It's just so there's more light in here. I'm just gonna burn it through all my stone. There, so this open area is pretty big, so that'd be all a giant glass roof if I decide to do that. But I only got 41 pieces, so I don't really think I'm gonna have enough for that. So I may just see how much stone we got left here. I kind of like the way it looks in here. It's pretty cool looking, but at the same rate, it's starting to look a little bit the same. So I may change it up and I may just fill in part of it with glass, or I may fill in all with glass. I don't know. I'm going to debate on that, but we'll figure that out later. I'm going to let it sit and let me think about it. But I think we're just about out of time, so I'd like to thank you for joining me today, and we will see you in the next one. Goodbye.